Wonderful weather we're having, wouldn't you say?
No,
Nah, dang.
not at all.
That's
I mean,
Would have
I
been
find it
would have
kind of
been
nice.
would have been pretty fucking shit. I mean,
mm-hmm.
I don't hate it, but like, just it's what people want to. I don't think people would consider this like good.
I pity those who thought that having a car was the way to go around, you know.
Yes. But speaking of the
Getting in
weather,
their automobiles.
welcome to another episode of the Last Podcast. My name is Brooks.
I'm
It hurts
I'm
because I
Carson.
saw that I saw the transition coming. Like, for you to just randomly bring up the weather, that's not something you do. That's
I
it's not
usually
you.
I usually say, "How about that
Speaking
airline
and
food?"
how? What do you mean? Speaking of the What do you mean? Speaking of the weather, welcome to the last podcast. What does this shit got to do with the weather?
If I'm doing the introduction first, and then we can talk about the weather that we've been experiencing this month.
No, but it's like I mean, I guess, but I feel like when you say things like "speaking of," it works.
This
No,
is a
no, it
common
doesn't. It
theme on
doesn't
this
work.
podcast. If you haven't
No,
noticed,
no. I
No, wait,
mean,
hold
you've done
on.
it better
And
before.
okay, and I respect your opinion on that, Carson. But also consider the fact that my name is Terrence.
Ah, considered, and I'm okay with that.
All
amazing.
right.
My name is Carson.
Yeah, that's really subjective though. And
Is
subjectively,
it?
my name is Daniel.
Yes, yes.
Different.
And we are the last podcast. We
But
spent
not the last podcast on the left, which if you search our name on Google quite often, you will know that that's pretty popular. But no, we're not the last podcast on the left.
you know
You gotta do a little digging, but we're there.
yeah
Promise.
soon
Love you guys.
one day soon we will overtake the last podcast on left, which I don't think they've uploaded in quite a while. But we upload every Saturday now. So if you guys want
Consistency.
exactly, so if you guys want to check us out, you can check us out on YouTube. You can check us out on
You're
Spotify.
already here. How about you just tell your friends? Better yet,
Yeah, yeah.
tell everybody about the cast. You know, we're really out here just trying to speak our truth, and we appreciate
For
everybody who comes
Negroes
in,
and
either
the
weekly,
world, you
monthly,
know.
or even if you just click this one time. Welcome. We appreciate and value you.
Yes, and make sure you let everyone know that we are on basically every not Spotify, every podcast platform that you can think of, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Breaker,
iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio, etc. There's a bunch of platforms that we're on, and because we want to make our podcast accessible to everybody for their own convenience. So we be there.
But Brooke,
Yes.
there's one thing for sure that I definitely do not know. It's what the weather is going to look like within the next 3 days. It
That
has been chaotic everywhere. I heard that Texas is getting snow and major blackouts.
mm-hmm.
It's wild out here.
It
Nature's
is,
scary.
and that's because I don't know why I didn't know this before because I guess I didn't look it up, but I was informed that we are kind of like at least like the east side of the country. I guess start from Texas and over. We're kind of in like a polar vortex. We get
Ah,
we get one of those every few years.
You know,
that
just
sounds
something
like it
that
should kill us
happens on
all,
a
to be
casual
honest. But
Tuesday.
Because I think
that sounds like
I think the
Them
last
jet
time
streams be streaming.
I think the last time we had weather like this that's this crazy was probably like in 2017. Because I remember being in the eighth grade, going to school on a delayed opening, and like, after school, we just had like a huge snowball fight. It was amazing. That's like the last time I remember there being like actually 2 feet of snow on the ground, and they still made us go to school the next day, which is crazy.
That's just how it is out here.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's different. They go, alright, we gotta see what it look like by 10 o'clock.
yeah, basically, basically.
Oh my god, I used to be like, it's snowing. Oh yeah. And it'd be like delayed opening. Delay.
Son.
Y'all want to wait to see what it look like at 10:15? It's still gonna be snowing. The road's not gonna be clear. Clouds come through. Where they at this year? Nowhere.
Y'all don't understand how mad. I've never been so mad at salt before.
Oops.
Salt.
Salt. I
Salt.
was salty about salt.
What did salt do to you?
It
About the
existed.
snow from sticking on the ground. That's what the salt.
True.
Phew.
Salt was
Ah,
there when it didn't need to be.
see, it's like okay, as I slowly got older, right? It's like I just went from wanting the snow to stick on the ground and just be like, bro, can it just stop fucking snowing? Because it's like, yeah, I might get off school, whatever, but like shoveling is just the bane of my existence, bro. It's just not fun.
I, for one, love the manual labor of shoveling. It is
Facts.
worth it every single time just to see the snow cascade down. It is like the perfect storm. It comes down so heavy yet so silent, and it's like even for just 5 seconds, the whole world is just silent. There's
That's true.
nothing outside but the sound of wind and the feeling of flakes going down your face. I can't think of anything better than that.
Yeah, that is
You should
true.
write that down.
Snow
Uh,
snow
That's
is
beautiful.
a
hot
snow is a
chocolate.
natural sound dampener, so the world does get a little bit more quiet after like some fresh snowfall, which is I also find that pretty amazing.
That is excellent to know. I didn't even know
Mm,
that.
but it's not even like I mean, yeah, when you think about it, yeah, that does make sense. But like, it's not even like I don't like snow. It's just like there's the benefits of snow, and then there's like the cons of snow. Just like
Understandable.
I mean, peep this though. I mean, you're not driving. Or
Yeah.
you're not,
True, it does get worse.
necessarily going anywhere currently.
at
Yeah.
the
So
moment, at
Not late
least.
for work. So, would you rather be up at 7 getting ready to go to school for 8 in the morning, or wake up around whatever time you want to wake up and then go outside and shovel some snow for a little bit? Come back inside to some hot cocoa, some tea,
where
whatever you drink, some
eggs.
Maybe
soup if
go
that's
out
what
there
you want.
every 2 hours if it's like consistently snowing.
I haven't drank soup in like months.
Soup is a waste of a food. Don't even get me
Soup
started
is
on that. That's a
disgusting.
that's a
That's
tangent waiting to happen.
What's
That
wrong
is a
with soup?
tangent waiting to happen. It is.
It
First of
de-
all, it
it
doesn't
depends
turn
on
anybody
what
up.
soup.
I I'm an avid soup hater, guys.
no cap.
I don't think anybody would want my opinion on soup. It's not necessarily positive in the slightest. Hate
Now,
soup.
See, I mean,
The
some soup.
noodles get all soggy. They got like
No, I like
chicken, and I mean, like that's okay sometimes, I guess. But then at the same time, not really because it has the same effects as water trying to fill me up, and it's
yeah,
like,
because like what is it? I don't think like soup is necessarily bad, but it's just like you got the stuff like chicken noodle and all that. It tastes fine. It's just that I don't like a lot of stuff like floating around in my. I don't know. It just feels weird when you have all the stuff that was made in the broth just sitting at the bottom. All that like
mm,
stuff like tomato bisque, cheddar broccoli. I'm cool with that. I love that shit. But like when you got like too many elements all in just floating around in that liquid, I just do not like it. That's what it was for me personally.
now the real question is cereal a soup?
Can we stop this?
No,
Like,
and I'll explain why.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Cause soup, when you think of soup, soup is basically the opposite of how you would normally eat foods. You have spaghetti and then you put the sauce on top. Reverse that. It's the main food is the sauce essentially, and then inside of that is the pasta.
Mm,
Now you're not gonna uh, have a bunch of cereal and then put a splash of milk on. It's weird. Just eat dry cereal. The main food of cereal is the cereal. It's not a sauce. The milk isn't a sauce. It's just
I
I
would
don't
say
know
so. I was gonna
with
say
your
so. Is the
beef
milk
with like some
the
like,
sauce to the cereal?
uh, I guess so. Yeah, by that logic, it would be.
it.
Interesting.
It, but it isn't. So
So
that's why it's not
milk is
a
not a
soup.
sauce.
facts.
Well, what really defines a sauce anyway?
We can Google that.
A
Let's see real quick.
sauce is a.
And try to, yeah, I want you to really think hard about that
Hey
one,
Google,
Daniel, because I know you're
I got you.
struggling to find a definition that
what is the definition of a
It's
sauce?
the. I'm looking for the right word. Sauce is a.
Sauce. Thick liquid served with food, usually savory dishes, to add moistness and flavor.
Thick
What kind of
liquid
voice
served
is
with
that?
food. I don't know.
So,
I picked it. I like it.
so, so
What was
basically,
that?
milk is a sauce, is what I'm hearing.
It says, well, I
It,
guess.
It's
well,
the
if you say
sauce
that, then any liquid could be a
in the soup
sauce.
broth. So technically, cereal
If you want to
isn't
go
soup;
by
it's
that
a broth.
liquid,
Nah. Because a broth
no,
doesn't
because a
a broth
broth
doesn't
you
have
cook it
crunchy
in it.
bits in it.
You never had a broth with celery in it before?
Nah, that's just soup.
I mean,
Hmm.
well, the definition of soup is like a liquid food made by boiling or simmering meat, fish, or vegetables with various added ingredients.
Mm.
So
Right,
just by
but
that
you're not
definition alone,
boiling the milk
yeah, exactly.
at all.
So like, yeah,
Okay.
Now,
cereal isn't.
I warm my milk. However, I don't put the cereal in the milk and then warm it. So I'm not cooking the cereal with the milk. I'm really just.
Microwave cereal.
People in other places do that.
Who?
Oh man,
Well,
my
I'm not
headphones are
gonna
gonna die.
say.
Oh, but
I ain't gonna say that it's like it's probably unheard of for some people right now. Somebody probably just like said like you're insane, and it's like I won't necessarily blame them. I know people
Somebody's
do
just
that, but
screeching at their
oh yeah,
phone. What is wrong
yeah,
with
exactly.
you?
yeah.
No, and I wouldn't blame them because the first time I heard of it too, I'm just like, what? But I don't do it, but like I just know people. That's just like a thing in other places. Why you do it, I don't know, but
Because it
do as you do.
tastes amazing.
I don't.
Oh, but
I just don't think like warm
it's two
frosted
separate
flakes
things.
would ever just like
See, that's the
sit right in my
thing, though,
mind.
right? Peep this, peep this, peep this. I hate milk.
Hmm.
Hate milk. I absolutely despise milk by itself.
Says
I
the
will not
cereal
drink a
eater.
cup of
Strong
milk
statement to start with.
ever. I will not by itself. I will
That's a
not drink
personal
a cup of
problem,
milk,
but
cold
continue.
or warm or hot or boiling or freezing. I don't like milk
Who would
by
drink
itself.
boiling milk first off?
I don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I
What?
just don't like milk by
What
itself.
was that?
Listen, peep
What
this, peep
would that
this.
achieve?
Cold cereal and warm cereal are very. They're very two. They're polar opposites in a way.
You already said different, and then you tried to change your word. What is happening?
It's they're in two separate lanes, really. You know, cold milk. The milk is like it's like an accessory. Like it's refreshing
He just called the milk a bracelet.
in a way. You feel me?
I
Now,
don't feel you. I don't feel you.
look, I
See,
to all the people,
I would,
which I know there's
I would
none
try
listening.
it
You should.
just just no, like not like a whole bowl. It got to be crazy anyway. I would was it? I would try like a little bit, like I don't like a sample of it, just
A
to
cereal
try to
sample.
understand what you're talking about. But it's just like I can't fathom warming up my cereal like a warm bowl of milk with my no. I just it's like okay, I haven't tried it. Can't really like doubt it yet. Well,
I'm,
but yeah, but
I'm
I
just
just
gonna.
don't see what benefit comes out of it. Like
The only hot milk
I
I
drink like cold
personally
milk with
enjoy.
like warm food and stuff like that.
Y'all ever
It's like
have like warmed up evaporated milk?
Evaporated milk or condensed milk?
I not like I know
Evaporated, not
people.
condensed.
I never.
I know there's a very fine difference too.
I don't. I
There
haven't
is.
had evaporated milk in a while. I'm not really sure.
Evaporated milk.
That's the only kind of milk that I would warm up that I know will be like hot milk for me.
Same, because I know
Cause
my grandmother and my mom they put the evaporated milk in the hot chocolate sometimes.
mm,
So I can see that.
Oh, and by the
Wait,
way, let me
how do
just
you
make this
evaporate?
claim
Hold on,
right
how do
now.
you evaporate milk?
No, that's okay. Yeah, so that was about to be my next point. So I used to eat, I used to drink that, right? And it used to be good. I would go to bed, but how do you evaporate milk and then have it in a can at the same time? Should it just be an empty can? And then what do you do
With
to
milk though,
condense the milk on top of that? Like, why does it come out
they
so
just.
damn
Honestly, simpler.
sweet?
I know I think I'm 100% sure they add sugar to condense milk. No, there's no way that milk is that sweet. There's no
Try
By
there's
the
some
way,
warm
by the
milk
way.
Well, I
with
don't
some
know. Do
milk.
you condense milk on a regular basis to understand that?
let me bro. Google is helping us out today. How do
I'm
how
sure it's
to
gonna
make
say like with sweetener, but like, why is it sweeter
how to make
than
condensed
just
milk?
diabetes itself? You know what I mean? It's like Jesus Christ, man. What are you trying to do? Give me a heart attack from just a sip?
My arteries are clogged. So condensed milk is
Okay, but
traditionally
real
cow's
quick.
milk that has much of its water content boiled away. If these ads will go away, please. And then show yeah okay is boiled milk to make it like condensed and then they add sugar to it.
Okay, so then how do you evaporate milk?
How to make
Yeah.
evaporated
But
He went
before
milk.
we
over my
get
head.
into this little milk discussion, I just want to make this quick claim. Okay, my quick hot
Hmm.
take that what is it?
Not a hot take,
Making
Carson. You're gonna take away from the whole conversation. You know I'm gonna have to get on your ass.
Nah, no
Jeez,
cap, bro.
man.
I
Come
don't give a
on,
damn.
bro.
I don't give. Okay, I don't give a damn. Let's go. Right. I'm just saying to people who the people who like who swear that like when you make hot cocoa with water is like disgusting like with the packets you need to stop it. It's not that
It is.
bad, bro. That's all I'm
It is.
saying. It's really not that bad.
It is. It's two
It's
separate things.
not
It's
like
two separate things.
like
Hot
milk
cocoa with
like
water
milk
versus milk is two separate things.
making it with milk makes it richer, but like I'm just saying water it with water isn't that bad. That's all I'm
Hey,
saying.
Carson. So this gonna sound a little weird, but like, did you ever eat oatmeal as a kid?
Yes, I hated it.
Okay. So then, let me ask you something. Do you know at all if they used milk or water?
I I don't know how the fuck my mom made it, bro. I just had to eat it.
Because there are two distinct different ways, and that also happens to be it. And honestly, I feel like the milk just adds
See, I'm not.
a little bit of
Yeah,
the kick.
no, you're right. I'm not saying I'm what my point. The point I'm trying to make here. I'm not trying to like say which one is better or not. But like for the people say it's like it's disgusting with water. It's like no, relax yourself. It's not that bad.
It's pretty bad.
It kind of just tastes like chocolate powder, wet chocolate powder, especially if it doesn't.
Nope. You gotta. I mean, if you don't stir it in, you're gonna definitely taste some chocolate powder. But it's like hot cocoa to me.
Hot.
Oh, I
It's
was.
just it's
Ooh.
so thin and it's water. It's not like okay. If you haven't had hot cocoa in a minute and you drink it with water, cool. Some hot cocoa. It's great. It's awesome. But if this is
If
like a
you're a
normal thing that you
connoisseur
have,
like Daniel, if you are a hot cocoa addict,
See, I'm not no
it's really
connoisseur,
not
so
good.
like,
if you
shoot.
if you
It's
have
all
it
right
on the
at
daily,
best. It's just
Daniel, let
Wait, you
me
said
so
ask you
what?
two
thin. It's
questions.
just
Let me ask you
water.
two questions. My first question: do you put sugar on your spaghetti?
What?
It's just a simple question.
No,
Nah.
Nah.
see, it's like I've had like spaghetti with like a pinch of sugar and all that, and it like it's not bad. It's just I don't really see like the need for it. Like it helps, I guess, but it's just like it would taste just fine without it. So
I
I
think
mean,
my
I don't
wife
know. I don't
only
know.
gets as controversial as like having pineapple on
I don't.
pizza and liking it.
Pineapple pizza is great.
It's not bad. Let's see. The internet made me think it was some bullshit. I had it again. I'm just like it's not bad.
It slaps. It
It's
slaps. I don't. To
people are tripping, bro. When what's that
it
one?
was it
Uh,
was freshman year. I was in anime club. I caught a Hawaiian slice. I said, let me try this at least once. Haven't been able to stop since. I mean, I'm more of a peppers person, but it's like it's my second go-to if I'm thinking about it. Like, maybe get some of that. Ooh, y'all get that mango habanero sauce from Domino's before?
I had mango habanero wings, and they were fire. So like, I guess I probably do
They
that.
got they got this sandwich and they put pineapples on it. So sometimes I'll just be sitting there thinking like, damn, maybe I should get a sauce packet and just go to town on a pizza. Only
Pizza
sometimes.
Hut. Pizza Hut. That's what it was. Pizza Hut.
I haven't
These
had
little
pizza Hut since I was a
I'm
circle
at
kid.
the Pizza Hut.
thing.
I'm
They
at
had
the
these
Taco
circle
Bell.
pizzas for a minute,
I'm at the
and
combination
it came with
Pizza
like
Hut
6
and
in a box.
Taco Bell.
Hey, bruh.
Bacon,
What?
Hey,
pineapple,
bruh. Nah,
fire.
wait, hold up. Daniel, you can't tell me you mess with Pizza Hut now.
For when I had a pizza, Hut was busting. Pizza Hut was amazing. Pizza Hut. I'm thinking of the same
Dude,
of the
they
right place. I think
the
so.
pizza is crap.
Pizza.
No, let me
Yeah,
tell
No,
you.
it's
Let
not
me tell
not
you
it's
something.
pizza.
it
I
is
can't speak
Pizza
on a
Hut
lot of.
K.
I can't listen. I can't speak on a
No,
lot
Little
of pizza
Caesars is the
places.
one with the
Little
bad.
Caesars is actual
Little
actual
Caesars is
garbage.
disgusting.
Oh yeah, Little Caesars.
That's
Little
No,
Pizza Hut.
Little
Caesars
Caesars
is
is
Pizza Hut was busting.
definitely
I don't know what y'all
bottom of the
talking about.
barrel. No, Little Caesars is
Little
bottom of the
Caesars is
barrel, but
horrible, bro.
I don't think Pizza Hut does that much better of a job.
Pizza
Have
Hut
you
Pizza Hut was
have you
literally
busting.
ever
tastes like the
yo have
Lunchables
y'all ever
pizza
had
kit
what is it?
if it was warm.
But it's $5. Like, what do you want from that?
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah. Have y'all
It
ever
tastes like
what
a
is it?
$5 pizza. It
yeah.
tastes how it should.
Have y'all ever had what is it? Wings from Little Caesar? Like, first off, the chicken looks dead for some reason. Like it's dead, but
It
I don't know how to explain it. Like the wings look dead. It's
the
it's
wings
horrible,
look
bro. I don't even. That's how bad it is.
Yes, they
Like,
killed the chicken before they made it into wings, Carson. That is
yeah,
how.
oh man. What?
I'm very
They
aware of
did
that,
what?
buddy. Very aware
They
of that.
killed it.
I'm
Nah, tripping. Tripping balls.
Imagine your wings start moving in the container. It's like, oh,
Them hoes start
some
flying.
fresh
Tripping.
wings.
y'all just throw y'all chickens in the fryer. What the fuck y'all talking about, bro?
That's torture. That's
Like,
literally
like what I'm like,
animal
well, like,
cruelty.
Fried
what I'm
feathers
trying to
go
say
crazy.
is, it's like they raised like the most malnourished chickens ever. Like they look like it's full of meat, but it looks like bony. I don't understand how that even works
You
like
know what they
that.
had? Non-GMO chickens right there. Yep.
The yeah, word. That's that
Yep.
non-GMO right there.
That's that
But
fresh
it's
right
Them
there.
but it's
corn-fed
not.
chickens right
But
there,
it's
Yep.
not.
boy.
That's the problem.
Grass-fed chickens.
That's the
Exactly.
problem though. It's not fresh,
Oh nah, them hoes be sitting in the rotisserie what you call it, ovens for like
and then
years,
they
bro.
just leave and
Years.
they leave that shit out.
I promise
Like
you.
They sit there
sitting
for
there
the
for
one
the
guy who
whole day.
comes every day.
The
Promise you.
one guy that comes in at 10 p.m. gets them bony ass
The one
bony
guy who
ass
Oh
comes right
no.
chicken, bro.
before closing.
For real, bro.
Little Caesars should donate to the homeless. Ain't nobody else gonna eat that shit,
Nah,
bro.
it's like
You saw
Little
how
Caesars.
That's
That's like
mad
the last
disrespectful to the
choice.
homeless.
Nah, you know
y'all
what? No, I
know
thought
how
about it. That's cruel and unusual punishment. Never mind. I take that
Exactly.
back.
yeah, y'all know how some fast food places, most of them, I'm assume, like when like at the end of the shifts or whatever, if like there's still food out, they're supposed to just toss that shit.
Yeah,
I
like
just
Dunkin'
think
Donuts and
about that
stuff.
Yep.
sometimes. I'm like, how is that even right?
Bro, I don't
It's
know.
like your food ain't gonna it ain't
If
going
it's
bad the
not
next second,
making
bro.
us money, it doesn't need to eat.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, cause like even if the workers give them the leftover stuff, they can get fired. It's like that's really messed up.
Don't get caught. That's all I'm saying.
Or don't get
I'm
caught.
just,
Just
but it's like
So
be
if you're
telling
gonna
you
people.
do
giving it to the
something, you
trash.
gotta ring it up in the register. You gotta boop 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 boop. Put your money in the register by yourself, and then wrap it up, or do
Or
whatever you
don't
gotta do
get
to
Gotta
your
I
caught.
become a
food.
mean, most
donut
places will
smuggler.
let you take they'll take what you want, but you obviously can't
Some of
take all
them
the
do,
food.
yeah. But in other places, you could get in trouble for it, which never really made sense to
I
me.
It's
I
so
always remember.
stupid. Like,
Uh, what?
But most places you
well, no,
can't
go
just
ahead,
leave
go ahead.
food over.
No, I always remember. I went to Dunkin' Donuts after I got my haircut, and this lady she gave me a large instead of a medium. That was like the happiest day of my life.
Carson, do you remember what you got large instead of a medium?
Yeah, what a guy, bro. What a
What?
guy.
Yo,
Yo,
Bro, you don't
Damn.
remember that day
yo, that was
when the Travis Scott burger came out?
oh my
We
god,
all went to McDonald's.
that was the funniest thing I've
Uh,
ever heard in my
Travis
entire life.
Hamilton. I was
Tell
like,
I mean,
dog.
tell
I
the
didn't care about
story,
the soda
Carson. Tell the
regardless, so it
story.
was whatever for me. I kind of forget. It
Why
was
did they
like,
let them give that to you?
I got you. So we all go down to the McDonald's to get a Travis Scott burger. Like the meal is the burger with fries and a Sprite. So Carson is like, I don't want a Sprite. You guys got any water or fruit punch or anything back there? Like, nah. So so they, so Carson gets a. It comes to the medium Sprite. He could have got anything else. He could have even he could have got like what else he could have got Minute Maid. He could have got Fanta or anything like that.
Nah, nah, no, no. I couldn't have because I would have. If they had it, I would have got it. Nah, it was
so,
they only
so
had
so
they only had
he
sodas and
gets a
shit.
large berry Sprite because he didn't want a Sprite.
But no, but
I
the best
didn't.
part
That's
is
not what. No,
no
no,
wait
no.
because no because the best part is since the meal only comes with a medium like most meals do. For
Yeah.
whatever reason, they just up and gave man
A
a
large.
free large, and he was like really ready to go back in to make sure they didn't overcharge him. Nah, it was on the house.
No, that shit was on that house. I was like, see, if I like soda, like if I like soda, that would have been like probably one of the best days of my life. But
That would have been a
it was
win right
whatever.
there.
I mean, I didn't lose shit because I just didn't want soda regardless. So it
He's
was just
like,
whatever at that point. But
he was like,
you know,
I don't.
they really gave me down in the house. I'm like, that's tough.
He was like, I don't want the medium Sprite. You're like, let's give him a large.
It is crazy because I was like nobody noticed, and I'm just
Yeah,
sitting there
he's like,
staring at this nigga. I'm like, bro, why is his cup so big?
Like I really didn't notice.
oh my
That's
god.
that's tough. The day someone wants to mess up and work, they don't got the drink I want. That's wild.
Let's give him a large.
Bro, they didn't even have the free water cups for
They
nobody,
didn't even give
bro.
me water. I'm like, why didn't no? That's what I was confused about. Why did they not have water? Why is soda the only thing in your
they,
disposal? What is?
they
How does
ran
that
out.
even make sense?
They ran
They
out.
had to refill that
Wait,
Poland
how do you
spray
run out of
canister,
water?
boy.
And you ran out of water before soda at a McDonald's? Like what?
You know they supply
God,
their
man.
own Sprite.
If they would have got locked in there, it would have been just Sprite.
It's bro,
Just Sprite.
bro, I would have to let that shit stale out. Like, oh my god, like
That shit.
why?
And the
And you
worst part
only had
is, everybody would in there probably would have died because they wouldn't been able to go after that first sip. They would have took that shit. They would have been like, "Oh no!"
so
You know
stupid.
McDonald's make their own Sprite. They make that extra spicy.
They add some brown Listerine to every batch. True story.
Oh my god,
True story.
brown
Swear to
Listerine.
God.
That got to be a crime, bro. Brown Listerine. Jesus, bro. Speaking of like bullshit that be happening at what is it, fast food places, bro. What is it? I went to what is it? When I was in Guyana, right? Country, South America, right? That's my parents' home country, by the way. I was with my dad and my sister, right? We went to some fast food place. It was like random. I forgot what is it? I forgot the name of it. But let's just say it was like a chicken place or whatever, right? So we ordered some like hot wings and fries from that establishment or whatever, right? I remember and then we got a vanilla milkshake, right? I remember getting we got the chicken, right?
Right.
Like for some reason over there, I like because I've been into it. I'm just like this shit's not spicy at all, and we were just like looking at each other all confused and all that, right?
Right.
So it's just like I'm pretty sure we realized these niggas just put the chicken in the microwave for like a really long time because it was really hot, but it wasn't like spicy. So it's
So
like
it was
it
hot.
said hot wings, but it was just a really hot fried chicken.
Oh, they gave you hot wings. Oh, all right. Oh, all
Bro,
right. Oh, oh, all right. Oh, all
I
right.
mean, like
Got you.
we
That's
Got you.
exactly
Got
what
you.
I'm thinking.
they
Like,
gave no like they
They
gave
gave
us
you
what we
hot wings.
ordered, right? But it was
like
like they wasn't
they
hot
didn't
wings;
give
they
you
was
a hot
hot wings,
sandwich. They gave you hot sandwiches, bro. Like, I don't.
No bad.
bro. And then the thing is, the milkshakes though, right? I don't even think that shit was made out of milk, bro.
Those are
It
water.
was like some
Y'all
no, it was like some grainy type of shit. You know what I'm talking about? It's some like
grainy.
grainy type of shit. I don't even know,
You know what I'm
bro.
talking about.
Alright,
Wait
maybe
a
you don't.
minute.
Maybe you
No,
don't.
I
Maybe
don't. No,
maybe
I
you
do
don't.
not.
Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. I misheard you. My fault. Anyway, but
Great.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know what the hell was going on down there, but I'm just saying, it's like, cause we was
Don't tell me
laughing
they
back
put
then too,
sand in
cause
your
we had
shit,
no idea
phone.
what was going on.
Man, say
I'm
you know
pretty
what
sure
I'm
the
talking
only thing that
about.
was actually what we got was the fries, and that was it. And you wanna know
What
the
did you
ironic
say?
part, right? You wanna know the ironic part? What is with my experiences with chicken in Guyana, bro? Cause like, you wanna know the funny part? Cause we went to a churches. I don't know if y'all know about that. That establishment's not really. I don't know if it's big anymore. It's
It's
kind of
not, yeah, it's not a northbound one, but I think
yeah,
we've all been down south before.
yeah, churches, right, bro? Like we ordered like just regular ass chicken from there. Tell me why that shit was just naturally spicy. Like I go to one place. I want something spicy. I don't get something spicy. I go somewhere else. Want
They were
something
hot
regular. I
though.
get spicy.
They didn't lie. They were hot.
Bro, you asked for hot. They gave
No,
it
no,
to you.
okay. Over there, now, okay. I'm gonna give them the pass. The milkshake, I don't know. I'm not forgiving it for the fucking milkshake. I don't even think that was milk. But we're not gonna talk.
My man
I need to
said,
talk
you
to my
know what
dad
that
again.
is.
Cause he knew what that shit
Personally,
was, bro.
I need some theories. I need somebody to answer this shit then. So if you
Right.
don't think it was milk, what the fuck could it have been, bro?
Like the problem was that shit was like it was grainy. I don't know.
He
Bro,
gave
Like
him.
hi.
What
What
the
I
what
fuck
need to
kind of
do
think
you
of
milkshake
it
did
make
you
right
it
order
look
now.
though?
He gave him the
grainy?
oatmeal shake.
For real, bro.
No,
What
like
kind of
no,
milk
like
did
that.
you
It
order?
was some type of shit like that. I don't know, man. I don't.
That shit had to be. That shit better have been. Matter of fact, some fresh coconut milk,
Nah,
like
it
fresh
wasn't.
off
It
the
wasn't.
beach with a little bit of sand on that bitch. Cause
Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't sandy. Like was an actual. Like it had the consistency of milkshake, and it was like liquidy, but it was like it also had some other shit in it. But I don't. Let me. I'm really about to text him, bro,
What
because
kind of
like
milkshake did you order, my boy?
that's a better
milk.
question.
It
So
was it was vanilla. It was vanilla.
Just vanilla.
Vanilla milkshake.
So did they serve
how do
cold
you
Could have
fuck
wings
up
been the
a
too?
bean.
vanilla milkshake, bro?
Did they
See
serve cold
this.
wings?
Cold wings.
Nah, nah.
Ah,
I don't even want to know what the difference between the regular chicken was and the hot wings was.
my boy
Like
said
Niggas,
I mean,
niggas
I
don't
got
cook
hot
it.
wings. Hold up.
Nigga,
Wait,
can I get some hot wings? You want it hot or you want it hot?
because that
Okay.
low key reminds me of the one time when I had a toaster oven. I still do got a toaster oven. I don't know why I'm acting like
the
I
one
still
time I
don't.
had a toaster oven.
One time
Word.
I had a toaster
So
oven, and
living.
that was it. So I was making some chicken tenders, right? I turned
Hmm.
it on, and the toaster oven, you know how they got the timers to let you know, so it dings after it's finished.
Yeah.
I put it in there for 20 minutes or whatever. I set the shit so it's perfect. I come back, I'm like, oh, tough, tough, tough. It feels like normal temperature. So I go to bite into it, because it's warm or whatever.
That bitch was raw.
Tell me
No.
why. Tell me why. I didn't even bite into it. I cut into it, actually, because I like to cut my chicken and, you know, throw it in the ketchup log. I cut it. I saw
Throw it in the
nothing but
ketchup
pink. I
log.
said, what the hell? I damn near caught salmonella. I went back to the toaster oven. Shit wasn't even on. It was only one because it was a
Ah.
summer night. I said, what kind of fuckery is
It was
this?
only one because it was a summer night.
You said it was
Oh,
warm.
I said, what kind of fuckery is this?
Wait. You okay? All right. So the toast oven wasn't on, right? But it came out warm.
It came
How
out
hot was it
warm,
at night?
bruh.
At night,
At night, I said, bro, the devil working hard tonight because I don't know how the fuck you been supposed to post some shit like this.
how your shit come up warm and it wasn't even on, bro? It's vile.
Oh man.
Carson, I would have much rather had whatever the fuck you had. As long as that shit was just hot, bro, please. As long as
Bro,
I
that
bro.
mean,
bitch just
was
cooked.
it was a hot wings. It was hot wings, you know. Okay, but that was man.
Good stuff.
This is why you just don't go to unknown places, bro. I can't trust them. If it's not like some family owned shit, because it's like it was mocking some fast food shit. It looked like some fast food shit, but I never heard of it.
Bruh, no, don't tell me you went to the dollar store fast food place,
Oh my
Carson.
It was
god, what?
shit, man.
It
I
was
don't know.
Was it was
I
it
don't know
was
them
it
countries.
it
McDonald's?
was just Donald's, bro.
I forgot what the name was. It had something
It was
with a
just
D in it. I don't
Donald's.
know. I wouldn't be surprised if that shit was called Donald's. I genuinely wouldn't.
They couldn't afford that Mick.
Nigga, give a cop, man.
Bro, you get a chicken
This nigga,
sandwich. It just
nigga with
called
the
chicken.
fire prince for real.
Like, not a
What?
McChicken.
What?
Chicken.
You
It's
said a
not. It's
fried
not.
print?
Nigga with the fried print.
It's not a McNugget. It's just
The
nugget.
niggas don't got burgers, they just got fries.
If I went to an only fried place, I'd be content with that. I love fries.
It's not a McDouble. It's just double.
Double. Single, double, triple. And if you feeling dangerous, you get that quad. I don't know. It
It's
might be
not a
something in
Big
the
Mac.
stomach
It's
though.
just big.
It's just big. But what is it? It's big. What
The
is it?
worst part is that's probably wouldn't even be the name for it. They would have so zero shame that that shit would just be called huge, Mac.
Nah, it's like well, they weren't trying to copy no place though. They were trying to do their own thing. But it was like it was in style that you would think was some kind of fast food place. And
Bro,
I
when you
guess
say
it
shit like
was
that, the only thing I could think about is like Chipotle.
Chipotle, bro.
Chipotle.
Yo, no, they got.
Chipotle,
Yo,
that's
they
how you
got some good
pronounce
food
it.
though, bro. They got some good food.
Bro, I had the food on the opening day. It gave me the shits. Brooke, stop it.
Nah,
Never in my life
every single
has
time I've ordered from
Chipotle
there, it
ever
was
done that to
amazing.
me.
It was amazing,
Y'all be
bro.
having some weak ass stomachs for real, for real. Like
Word,
they be talking
bro.
about Taco Bell be fucking their stomach up. What?
I've
No,
had
it's
Taco
not
Bell in
even
years, to be honest.
real. It's not even real like Mexican food, bro. That shit is fake as hell.
Bro, it's
They
barely
don't
Hey,
do
bro,
food.
nothing to your
I
It's
body.
got a
barely
real hot
food.
take people really might not want to hear. I'll fuck Taco Bell up any day of the week. That shit is good. I don't care what nobody has to
On
say.
God, preach. Like
The Baja Blast.
I don't know why I like it so much. I know that shit's not real, but like it's good. I don't know.
Hey, bro, they do what they do over there.
Burger King is peasant food except the chicken sandwiches. Yeah,
Now they got some like weird
like the
white
chicken
stuff in their
sandwiches
chicken sandwiches though.
are the that's I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the mayo, but
I don't know. Like it was. I don't. They got some thick mayo then. Like the
yo,
Oh
mayo is very
yo,
no!
thick.
Oh
bro,
no! Not
bro.
the
Nigga has some unidentified white substance in his shit. Oh, yo, I don't know how to tell
but,
you this, my
but
nigga, but
nah, bro,
I don't
because
think that was
at a
mayo.
certain point in my life, I used to be like, bruh, why the fuck are you drowning sandwiches in mayonnaise anyway? I'm not gonna fuck with the sandwich no more. This shit is sus. This shouldn't be this much mayonnaise. I just want a light spread. The fuck is this?
If you wanted a light spread, you
Exactly.
should have not gone to
Nigga,
Burger
I
King.
said, bro, mayonnaise is like the condiment equivalent of water. That shit don't taste nothing but like a little bit of egg.
Yeah, it tastes like
Alright,
egg. It's
bro,
egg. It's
why
egg
are
and
you
oil. That's
drowning
all it
my
Does
is.
water
sandwich in
taste
this
like
shit? It's
egg
not
to
gonna
you?
add flavor.
Mayonnaise
It's
is
not gonna do anything for anybody.
mayonnaise is literally
I
just
don't.
egg and oil.
You gotta know how to use mayonnaise right because that can either break or make a meal, bro.
Yo, why are you
Like
such a mayonnaise advocate, bro?
I'm not like an advocate. I'm just saying that it can, like it. Sometimes I'm just saying I understand why people say it's bad, but I know why people say it's good. You know, you got to put just the
Mayonnaise.
right amount so that it complements the meal and not like overtake it because
Yeah,
too
like
much
That's what I'm
mayonnaise
saying.
sucks.
So
those
when
people who
niggas
dip
would
their
drown my
fries in
shit with
mayonnaise.
mayonnaise, it would be like, bro, I'm just trying to eat a turkey sandwich. My shit should not be this,
Bro,
floppy.
people who dip their
Turkey
fries in
sandwiches
mayonnaise
be
are demons.
bro.
Now,
In
Yeah.
like
people who dip
in
their fries
Toronto,
in mayonnaise and
what is
ketchup,
it?
that's a different story.
Yeah, for
Oh yeah,
Mayonnaise
mayonnaise and
and
mayonnaise and
ketchup
ketchup
is
ketchup.
is
lit.
amazing.
Ketchup is hard, bro.
But
What is it?
people,
People
But
that
it's some
put mustard
some
on
I forgot what
anything
country
live in
it
hell.
is.
Simple. Mustard is
Wait,
disgusting.
wait, hold on. How you feel about spicy mustard though? Because that shit hit different.
the brown spicy mustard.
Hell yeah, that's the way.
Honey mustard is the only mustard I'm with.
Honey mustard is
Yeah,
amazing.
honey mustard is pretty
Dijon
top
is not
tier.
bad. Dijon is
Honey
not bad.
mustard isn't mustard. That's really two separate things.
Mm.
Mustard, that yellow mustard,
Mustard
Eh,
Why are you adding
is
so
what
much
I
emphasis on the
this
D for
this
mustard?
what
You
is it?
sound southern as hell when you say it.
Mustard.
This is about to
who,
sound
me?
this is about to sound
Yeah,
like
you.
I don't know. That's just how I
this
say
is
it.
about to sound weird as hell, but it's just like if I were to describe mustard's taste, it'd be like spicy, but not you know. It's like it has that like consistency where you would like you feel it's like something that's almost resembles spice, but it just isn't. I don't know. That's why I don't really mess with mustard. It's just weird for me. But
Mustard is
yeah, that's my
nasty.
personal.
It's not
What's the worst
in
pain?
my
What's the worst pain that you can think of right now?
Pain.
the worst pain.
Yeah, because I don't
Oh,
feel like nothing. I don't
dude.
feel like nothing
Hold up.
tops
Speaking of mustard,
when.
I tried to give this one girl the world, and she gave me Central Ave.
Oh my
Pain.
god.
yeah. But now, I went to like a hibachi place one time with my family after like a graduation or something, and then they gave me this condiment. They go, oh, it's Korean mustard. I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a try. So I dipped like
Oh.
my entire sushi thing in there.
Why would you?
It was
Why would
soaked
you
in it,
do that?
bro. I put it in I
Why
couldn't
would you
breathe
do?
for a good 30 seconds. I couldn't breathe. I was at the end of the table dying, literally. It
them
was so spicy. Like it wasn't. I don't even know what it was.
them Koreans be going nuts on their food,
Like
bro.
like
I
you like
had
you know
what
you
is
know how
it?
like wasabi feels in your mouth when you eat it.
Yeah.
Like imagine that times two. I just soaked my sushi in that, bro.
This man put a mater be like, what's this green ice cream?
Yeah, yeah, that's some pain
Eat
right
that
there.
shit, bro.
Bro.
What is it? What is it? Because what is it? One time, my family ordered this Korean like chicken. It's like some place called Banchan or whatever the fuck, bro. Like, man, I bit into that shit, bro. I started. It felt like it was taking the oxygen from my lungs, bro.
That's
I
what
was
I'm
not
saying, man.
expecting all that shit. It was.
Bro.
Hey,
They
bro,
It's
to
like
all my up and coming actors out there, pro tip: if you ever need to match their crying scene, just bring a little glob of wasabi,
honestly.
pop that in your mouth, and then don't react. Just try your best to not tense your face at all, and just let the tears flow.
swear to bro, that chicken was fried in hell. I swear to God, bro. Like
I'm never
you
trusting
you
any
know
They
it's
food.
got
like
peanut
you
oil
would
in
think
hell.
that I'm saying that like that's how hot it was, bro. Like you think when chicken like the star starts kind of looking red that it would be spicy, but nah, I ain't give a fuck. I was hungry, so I just bit into that shit, and I tasted Satan that day. Oh, it was not fun.
Bro. Asian food,
But
they
yeah,
they go a little bit too hard on the spice. I mean,
I say
like that
Americans
shit
don't go
made
hard enough.
that
I mean,
shit
I was
made
I was I
jerk
was
look
stupid
like
because I was
nothing.
stupid. I didn't know what it was. I just did my entire thing in there, and I almost died. But Jesus Christ,
Like
If you
when
don't go until you
spicy,
get lightheaded, you're okay.
because like when spicy things start making jerk seem like it's not hot, you just know it's something different, bro.
it's built
Like
different.
I don't know what type of methods they use to make that shit, but I'm pretty sure it involved just like torching that sauce for like a minute straight. I don't even know, man.
Soaked it in
But
some
yeah,
sriracha for 100 years.
I'm
For
telling you,
real.
that shit was
No, they
fried
be
in
doing that.
hell. I don't understand.
They call the I wouldn't be surprised if they actually do that because they have a thing called the century soup. But basically, like they keep a boiling pot of water on for like decades, maybe even centuries, and they use like the
How do
same
you even manage that?
because like the heat kills all the bacteria and stuff. So all they have to do is replace the meat that they put in there, and like the flavor, like it's so the broth has such an intense flavor that they only give like a little bit for each serving. It's pretty.
I'm saying like how do you manage that for a century?
Yeah, just keep the burn, like just keep the fire on the thing.
Bro, that's like generations worth of like
Yeah,
managing
that's
a
that's what I'm
fucking
saying.
pot. Like, do they build a stove under it after like they boil it from the fire? Like, I don't know. Like,
I don't
a
know, bro.
century's a long ass time.
I don't they bro. They just be doing it, man. They got some crazy stuff over there.
So like if this shit's going on for a century, either like it's just in its like beginning phases, or we in the middle of it, or like this like the last batch got served or some shit. Like when was the last batch of like this century soup served? I'm trying to ask.
I we mean like the last batch. Like
Okay, okay, so like You said this shit takes about like 100 years to make, right?
No, I mean
Wait,
like
hold on.
no, 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 no. I'm saying
Wait a minute.
That's
yeah.
wow.
I just remembered, Brooks. You never tell me how to make fucking evaporated milk.
Oh
How you
yeah,
just gonna brush past that?
they basically just evaporate the milk, and the milk's natural sweetness comes out. Like it's basically like how they make condensed milk, but without adding the sugar.
So then, what's the point of condensed milk?
Because diabetes.
Uh, I see.
But the soup,
I heard
like
that
the soup, like it's not that it takes 100 years to make, but they've been boiling the same pot of soup for like many years. Maybe it's not exactly 100, but the decades I've heard for sure. And
All it takes is one breeze, yo.
they make the same type of soup in it every time. That's what you're saying.
they make the same soup with this like the same broth and the same like original ingredients. Like they're like
In the
there's
same pot.
I mean they might switch pots once one wears out. Why you asking, bro? I don't know all the
Okay.
details. I'm not from Thailand.
No, because it's like I'm not saying I like I know like I know, but it's just like because then how would it be different than just the same recipe every time? Just like like for it to be called like is that just the name?
Hold up,
Because I don't is that just the
let me
name
see
or is
this up
it
real
does it
quick.
involve with just like cooking the soup over for a really long ass time?
Century soup.
My boy eating fermented soup for
Um,
That's what I'm saying. Like this
take
shit
some
was
maggots
cooking
in
from the
now.
1500s.
half century old soup.
Take it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, half century old soup. It's
Okay,
yeah, oh yeah,
that's a
this is
little.
exactly what I'm talking about. It's like a huge pot. God damn, it's a giant pot of soup, of beef stew, that's popular in the Thai capital. Has been simmering since that's a long name. Was a child more than 45 years ago. So yeah, they growing up studying the exact flavor profile of the stew from his father. The guy balances the flavor himself daily. He employs an ancient practice called hunter's stew, using some of the previous day's leftover broth to start the new base of the following day's stew. Okay.
That
So
makes a little bit more
they
sense then.
reuse the broth, so like the flavor gets
He
more
reason.
concentrated and stays the same. It stays consistent.
All right, yeah, okay. Well, that makes a little bit more sense to me.
It looks pretty good.
I also know, and some people choose to do it. Like if they have leftover white rice, they'll also make the leftovers into fried rice.
Oh yeah, that's the proper way to make fried rice. I should have done it today. Why didn't I? I just really just popped it in
Why'd
the
I
microwave.
throw away that rice
Nah,
today?
I just popped it in the microwave and ate it for lunch. I should have tried to make some fried rice, bro. I'm kind of mad. Jesus Christ. We went from talking about the weather and the polar vortex to talking about. Oh man.
Yeah, we didn't even manage to talk about
Uranium
anything
shit.
else that we tried to outline. It's already over for now.
Yeah, we just went to soup, but it's all right. Um,
Mhm.
what else about
Mm.
food? I don't know.
Strawberry milk or chocolate milk?
Hmm,
Chocolate.
chocolate.
No, no, I already know your opinion on it,
Oh yeah.
Mr. Sir.
See, I
And
like
it's wrong. It's a wrong one.
Um,
see
Mm.
chocolate milk
Opinions
is
are
good,
opinions, but yours are wrong somehow. I don't know how you do it.
but I do have a liking for strawberry milk sometimes. I do think that chocolate milk with the right balance between chocolate and milk is it's pretty nice.
That's true too. You got to get like the perfect mix. There are good chocolate milks, and then there are just some really atrocious ones. Like
strawberry
Nesquik
milk
does
is
everything horrible. And I'm not afraid to say it. Nesquik sucks. That rabbit should have gone out of business years ago, but he's lucky he sponsors so many gosh darn racers. Because if he didn't, he would be irrelevant.
Only reason that he's still relevant is because of all the
And
Hispanic
I'm
people that
back.
I know use Nesquik to make chocolate milk instead of
see
just
now.
converting to Hershey's.
I don't like using powder to make any
That's
like
true.
flavored milk. The syrup is a lot better.
Yeah, yeah.
Powdered milk,
Yes,
I do not like that.
easily. The syrup is way better.
100%.
Love me some Hershey's,
And
but
has some versatility. Put that on some ice cream.
Word.
Something.
Yo, you ever had the chocolate syrup that like hardens on the ice cream after a little bit?
Yeah, I don't like that. To be
It,
honest.
it, it adds another texture profile to it. It's pretty amazing. I had it like once or twice, but it was some amazing ice cream.
Speaking of ice cream, the fact that they really put stuff in there, like chunks and stuff, I feel like it only works for certain kinds.
Chunky
There's no
ice cream,
reason why
I hate
Reese's
that.
need one. There's no reason why Sour Patch Kids needed to try one.
Oh,
There's no reason why
Oh,
pistachios needed one either. Pistachio. I don't think when I think pistachios, I don't go. I wonder what it would taste like if we condense some cow milk into this, and then
oh,
we take that condensed milk, we
mm.
freeze it, and then we make it into this whole other thing, and then we throw some pistachio chunks in there. When I think of pistachios, I think of extremely expensive but worth it.
I
Yeah,
wonder what these nuts would taste like in ice
how about
cream.
that?
Like the
Worth
fuck?
it.
Pause.
What do you mean pause? What are you thinking about, bro?
What the heck did you just say?
What are you thinking about?
Repeat what you just
Listen,
said.
bro. Listen, bro.
Repeat what you
Listen,
You the
just
bro.
said.
only one thinking like
Repeat
that.
now. Repeat
You
what
What
you
the
did you
just
say?
said.
only one
I mean,
thinking
no,
that.
no, he's not. I avoided the word for a reason.
Stupid, bro.
I
Why
will
would you
have
say
zero
that?
pause moments.
You are the only one thinking like that.
No,
Wait,
So
what did you say,
if
bro?
that's
Say it
bro.
again.
He said, and I
because like
quote,
you don't think of pistachios. Be like, I wonder what these nuts would taste like in ice
Oh
cream.
yeah, that's a pause. That's a
"This
fat
ain't
pause.
pause, bro. This is supposed to be
Oh my
pause."
god, yo, annoying.
But just say pause, bro. It's not that deep, dog.
It's not. It's not.
Wow, no pause.
It's okay. I mean, it's
Right.
2021. I really don't give a fuck what you
Well, man,
think.
I
Man really
That's
support.
said fast
your
forward.
choice.
I support.
All right, it's all good. We accept all types here. We
Word, I'm an ally.
Hey, Brooks, you still with the BBWs?
what's that? You guys take that out of context, man. I'm just saying that I like women of all body types. And I don't
No,
discriminate.
wait, but I'm no, but wait, no, wait. I'm asking you a question.
Yeah,
Even though nobody knows about that podcast anymore, just it's for the OGs. Just do you?
yeah.
Would you be okay if you had a girl who could still who didn't throw it back but instead threw it forward?
Huh?
Wow.
Now see, there's a difference between dangerously and morbidly obese and
God. Oh
I'm
God.
just saying I don't I don't find being
Yo.
unhealthy attractive.
Son, decent. he said, he said,
Respect,
there's a
hey,
difference
respect, hey, respect.
dangerously morbidly
Brooks
obese.
is speaking his truth. That's what we stand
That's a
for at
fact,
the
though.
last podcast.
Of
Hey,
course,
bro, respect, respect.
of course.
Like
I get it,
I'm saying
bro.
this after we have like the
And
whole podcast
there's a
on
family.
fast food.
We did have one for the OGs, if y'all remember that one.
Yeah. The what you call it, the drinks versus sides back in
Ah,
the day.
back in the day.
But you know, it shouldn't even be the topic. Like, of course, sides come.
I forgot my
Mm.
argument for that one to be honest. I don't know. They're all equal.
No, 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 no,
Well,
not to me.
yeah,
I really, even coming out of that today, I don't feel it, man. Bevs are cool, I guess, but mm,
it's a whole separate thing. Part of a meal. You
you
say
need something
meal, you
that
need to talk about
complements a meal. Yeah,
Mm, that's
it.
true.
It is a meal, though. It's
it
not a meal
makes it a
without the
meal,
side.
right? Correct.
You feel me? What you had for dinner? I had some ribs, and as soon as you say "and," that's a meal.
Mm, that is true. That is true. You
But if you
do
just say, "Yeah, I had some ribs," then
you
you
don't really
really ain't eat
mention
nothing
the
And then
drink.
you had an entree.
for real.
And
That is
that's why
true.
they be offering. That's why they be selling like ribs and stuff as appetizers.
No
And
cap.
that ain't no meal. That's a that's a little side dish. It's a side dish in itself. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. So appetizers or a bev.
I'll say Bev
I think the
because
guy now.
I like appetizers. That's kind of a privilege. Like
Loki.
if you got like an
You
extra
know,
like ten and $12 to spend, you're like, yeah, I can go for some we got the Cheesecake Factory, like avocado, Asian avocado wrap rolls. I don't know what they call them. But like the bev, you can just get water and it's free. It should be free. I know some restaurants be charging for water. Quite
They
ridiculous.
do, bro. And it's crazy because they be charging for what be coming up the tap.
Yeah,
facts. Yo,
exactly. Like
BBQs, bro. Me and BBQs gonna fight, bro.
I
Yo,
can not
yo.
stand BBQs. That place is only gonna be useful to me when I am above the age of 21 because
And,
anybody who ever goes there only goes to get drunk off
mm.
their ridiculously huge drinks. And that's the only reason why they can ever stand their food. The fact of the matter is, their wings are too messy, they don't have enough napkins, and their bathroom always is soaked with piss on the carpet. I I have a disdain for that place.
You ever had Buffalo Wild Wings?
Mm.
I don't recommend it. I've had it once. It was not a good experience at all. The wings are not good for an establishment that has wings in their name. The wings are I can make better
yep.
wings at home.
They're subpar at best.
Yeah, I've never been to Wingstop yet, but I've heard nothing but good reviews from them.
True.
Yeah, it is a pretty good wings place. A lot of people hate the fries though because they don't like the skin to
Sweet,
be.
yeah, they have sweet fries, right? Like
Oh,
they
I
have,
don't get those.
okay, I've heard that they have like fries with sugar on them.
They do.
Diabetes.
Well, I mean Rick Ross does own it, so
Tuh.
Does he?
yeah, he owns he has like a big share in the company. He has like a big thing in the
He
country.
just keeps finding ways to become relevant in my life. That man, I should have never heard his name again after sixth grade.
Yeah, because yeah, I just saw an interview with him on Instagram and stuff. He's talking about like he doesn't even have to do music anymore because he has so many assets like Wingstop and like his car collection.
He really
Well, that's something.
does. You know who doesn't need some assets though? You know who needs to sell all their assets?
Who?
Kendrick.
Oh,
Kendrick.
Yeah.
Why you say
He'll
listen,
that?
need,
man.
So he's
he'll
forced
need
to
no
make another
assets,
album.
bro. So yes, precisely. Now you're getting your Brits. Precisely.
Listen, he's just chilling, man.
He is just chilling, and you know what? That's cool, but I don't want him to chill like in the sense of I'm never coming back, because what am I gonna do after that?
He's gonna be like Eminem. He's gonna come back at 45 and try to stay relevant. But he's different. He's gonna stay relevant. But oh, all right. First of all, I do want to say I don't know why people are such fans of Eminem, but I think he's way too overrated.
100%.
Especially now. He every single like all of his songs sound the same. Like he could have gotten away with it back when he was in his prime. But ever since he came back, it's like
More for you meddling kids.
his last song had nothing but coronavirus references. It's like, okay, we get it, coronavirus. What's next? You're not telling us anything. Literally, the only thing that you're telling us is that you can rap fast and that you
That's
use the
about
same
it.
flow. He uses the same flow more than the baby uses the same flow, and that's a problem.
Oh God. Oh
Yeah.
God.
He's a
That's a
goat. Eminem
dig.
is a goat,
He's
but he
a
needs
goat.
to stop.
Yeah, like he
It's over.
revolutionized it. He revolutionized it, and he should have just kept with that and just left.
He had his time. It's not now.
Exactly.
Eminem and his awfully hot coffee pot.
That's
Get off of.
That's
an
an
awfully
awfully
hot
hot
coffee
coffee
pot.
pot.
It's crazy.
We get it. You read the dictionary. That's cool. Great. That's awesome. You like that. But like, you know, come on.
Sound,
Your
sound,
time is past.
exactly. It's like
The albums are flopping back to back to back to back to back.
Yes, sir. Like the last. Oh, Siri, I didn't want you. Okay. Don't like the only recent song that I can say was good was it Godzilla, and that's just because Juice WRLD was in there.
Juice was on it. Yeah,
That's the only reason.
That song,
it was catchy.
Yeah, it was
that
alright.
song. Oh God, I saw the feature in Juice World. I was like, praise Allah Himself. I listened to
Oh,
the
he had
song,
one.
and he was only on the hook, and I just I had to shut the song off when he got to the second verse because I was like, "There's no Juice World in this. What
Yeah,
the fuck are
exactly.
you talking
But
about?"
I think the problem with that one is that like I'm not even sure if they actually finished recording the entire song. 'Cause I remember it came out after Juice WRLD died.
Yes, it did. I doubt it would have been anything else.
Yeah, yeah, that's sad.
Because the fact of the matter is, if they were already in talks, then they actually could have easily did something. Especially since he was already sending stuff.
True, true. Oh,
Monster.
but yeah, I think that's it for today's podcast. Bro, we started out. We start before we podcast. We was like, all right, we're gonna probably talk about Russia. We could probably talk about Valentine's Day and the Gorilla Glue girl. But we could probably save the Gorilla Glue for next podcast. Um, but for this one, this is where I'm just gonna end it here. Thank you for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you share the podcast with your friends on if you're on Spotify or any other podcast platform. Um, any last words for you guys?
I recommend everybody go watch Willy's Wonderland. It's one of the best Nicolas Cage
Oh,
movies I've
is it
seen
out
in a
now?
long time.
Ah,
Is it out now?
Yeah, it came out on Friday.
But I need to. We should probably do a movie review on that. Speaking of that,
gotta love FNAF. I mean, Willie.
movie reviews, comic book podcasts, and other more content will be starting to come out in March in the year of 2021. So hopefully you guys are excited for that and be on the lookout for that.
For sure.
And yeah,
Yo, bad.
thank you for listening. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, afternoon.
Day and night.
Mm-mm.
Gonna stop singing cause of copyright.
Mm-mm.